reach its peak.
We are Penn and Teller, and we are a couple of very eccentric guys who have learned how to do a few cool things. But first, and most important, our card trick. Now, my major complaint with card tricks is that card tricks seem to me to be intrinsically wimpy. I need someone to pick a card here. How about you, sir, in kind of the bluish Hawaiian shirt there, the t-shirt under it? Teller's gonna riffle down the deck, and while he's riffling, sir, would you just yell, yo, or stop, or whatever single syllable is appropriate for your country, okay? Let it rip.
Yo.
Okay, there's the card we're gonna use. There's the card we should remember. And now Teller will lose that card in the deck. I've got a, oh my goodness. I've got a couple of silver dollars here, worth about 65p, but they are still totally opaque. Each of the silver dollars is placed on its own strip of surgical adhesive tape. Nice move, man. You gotta laugh on the move. You just get the elbow off. It's okay. You want to just start again? No, I saw it on the monitor. We got a reaction. Oh, like it's me? Sir, the card that you selected, do you now feel that it's lost in the deck?
Yeah.
Let me put this another way, sir. I don't have any money on me right now, but upstairs in my dressing room, in my street clothes, I'm sure I have at least 100 pounds. Now, seriously, sir, not part of the show, no gag. Would you be willing right now to bet me 100 quid of your own money that Teller has no idea where that card is in the deck?
No.
So in other words, sir, this isn't going to surprise you very much, is it? So you pretty much knew the instant that Teller did that horrendous move, you knew the card wasn't lost in the deck. And yet, when I looked you in the eye and asked you man to man, is the card lost in the deck? You responded, yeah. And it really wasn't until hard, cold cash into the picture that you backed down at all. Is that correct? Now, sir, I'm just going to take that same card, okay? And then I will cut it, I don't know, about halfway into the deck. Then I'll give the cards a shuffle. And now that card is lost in the deck, right, sir? Of course not! Use your head! No matter how straightforward I pretend to be to you, and how mean I pretend to be to this man here, my first allegiance in the world is to my partner. And if he wants the card on top, the damn card stays on top. So, sir, since you can't trust Teller at all, smooth, huh? What I'm going to do is, once again, sir, give me that same yo. This time is I riffle, would you please?
Yo.
Okay, right near the top there. There's the card we're now going to use. There's the real one. That's the one we should remember. And now I'll just do another false cut and a false shuffle, and the card is ostensibly lost in the deck. Opaque silver dollars, surgical adhesive tape. One is placed over Teller's left eye, one is placed over Teller's right eye, and one more is placed right across the center to stick it to his greasy little head. Okay, Mr. Teller, and here's your cards right here, right here. You want it? Where'd they go, man? You want? Huh? Whoop, think fast. Oh, calm down. It's a show, for Christ's sake. Opaque silver dollars, surgical adhesive tape. He is totally and utterly without sight. Right down here by your nose, you're peeking. All right, down here. Let's move these around. Up! Okay, you got your little laugh there. Okay, let me set it up. Okay, now go ahead. Now you got to pick it up. Let him see it. He's over here. Let him see it. Is that your card, sir? Queen of Hearts.
None.
It really isn't? It really isn't? Now, at this point, you're even going to remember your card when you finally... Oh, God! And that's your card. The 6 o'clock. The 6 Club Club.
Comedy Central Summer Film Festival presents Rushmore.
I like your nurse's uniform, guy.
These are OR scrubs.
Oh, are they?
Bill Murray, Luke Wilson, Jason Schwartzman. Rushmore, the network television premiere, Sunday, August 26th at 8.
And there's an upside to that. People outside the USA don't know the kinds of tricks that we do, and that means we can get really good guest stars for a little while on this show. Because in the USA, when you say Penn Teller to a celebrity, warning lights go off in his or her head, and they won't come near us. But over here, it's just another show on Channel 4, so we can get really famous, really wonderful, unsuspecting stars like, please welcome Mr. Stephen Fry. Stephen Fry. Have a seat here. Yeah? So, Stephen.
Hello.
Have you done any American TV, Stephen?
Do you know, my darling, I've just come back from your Texas.
My Texas?
Yes.
I thought it was Ross Perot's Texas.
I was in a Western, my love. A real Western with Texans and horses and big-bottomed cowboys, and it was just fabulous.
We wanted to ask you, do you have a watch? We've already checked this. I won't
Did I have a watch?
Do you have a watch?
A watch? Sorry. Yes. Yeah.
And is that a? Can we see it a little bit?
Oh,
we want
yes.
to mess with your watch a little bit. It's a. Oh, it's a nice one.
Yeah.
Does it have? Is it real expensive?
Well, it is actually. Yes, quite.
It is.
Well, it was a present from my mother.
Oh, your mother gave it to you?
Yes.
How long ago?
Well,
it was
a sort of present for finally attending a school that I wasn't thrown out of.
So this means something to you, this watch.
Yeah.
How many phone numbers does it hold?
It's not that kind of watch.
Well, see, my watch here, which is a Japanese watch, has 50 phone numbers, and it has 50 appointments right in it there.
I wish I were more
Want to
impressed.
trade? Want to trade?
For that piece of, no.
It's a great watch.
It's a vulgar nonsense, Penn.
Oh, okay.
No.
Well, will you at least let us make your watch better?
Yes.
Oh, it's just
expecting the answer no.
It's just a little trick here, and just to make sure that you know this is the same watch, would you just sign this little tag here before we put the orange dot on?
My watch.
Okay, you want to hold that up so they can get a shot of it.
You see that? Camera 4, 5, 3. That one. My watch.
Okay, and then that watch becomes waterproof for one.
It's not.
Well, now it's a waterproof watch. See? Now it's a waterproof watch. Now it's
well, it's water resistant. It says.
Well, no, but now it's waterproof. See, it's still going.
Yes.
Okay, and it also now was it shock resistant?
No.
Well, now it is shock resistant. You watch this. Little tap. See? Completely shock resistant. You want to give it a little more of a tap than that, Teller. Just give it a real. Yeah, a little real. Let me just give it a. That sucker is shock resistant now. Let me tell you right now. Now see, watch is virtually as good as new. And we'll show you by using a little magic on your watch, okay? We'll take out a devil's handkerchief, and we will drop the little pieces of watch in it, and you just watch how good this comes out. Watch this. Hold your hand out. Hold your hand out. Hold your hand out. And watch, hold your hands, as we see The watch is completely restored, all in one piece.
Yes. That's not...
It holds 50 phone numbers. It has time all around the world. I think your mother would approve.
I doubt it. This is quite funny. But
In that
actually...
case, how about fish?
Yeah.
Come on, how about some fish, huh? We're going to show you a thing with fish here. We have a whole fish tray here for you, and we would like you, Stephen, to pick any fish your little heart desires. We have salmon, trout, bream. We have red snapper, gray mullet, which is a bottom feeder, if you're looking for one of those.
I know too many bottom feeders, I'm afraid.
Any one of those you like, you can have. Just need. Anyone.
Oh, all right. I'll have the bottom feeder, the grey mullet.
The gray mullet. Now, first, show your hands empty. Show your hands empty. Show your hands empty. Show your hands empty. Come on, everybody, show your hands empty. It's a good trick here. Show your hands empty. And you can still change your mind. You want to change your mind?
No, grey mullet's fine.
Gray mullet is fine. And we will give you the gray mullet as a receipt here. And we want to make sure that you know that your fish is fresh. Do you know how to tell if a fish is really fresh?
Poke it and see if it wriggles.
Poke it is very good. And the place to poke it is right in the eye. See,
Oh, no.
if you stick the knife in and it drools like that, you will find you have a really, really fresh one. And now that we know you've got a fresh fish, right over here, please. Stephen, show your hands empty. Show your hands empty. Hands empty. Hands empty. And now watch the fish. He's just cutting the head off a dead fish. No big deal. And there we go. There's kind of a funk coming off that fish. Yeah. And if you reach, please, show your hands empty, show your hands empty, and reach into the guts of that fish, if you would, please. Oh, just reach. Don't be English about it. Just reach into the guts of the fish. Just dig around in there. You will find the watch that you got for your graduation. Hold the thing up there. My watch, it says right there. And there it is. It is now fish-proof.
Now, only on Comedy Central Home Video, Kevin James Sweat the Small Stuff.
Dude, what the hell was...
Welcome back. Jimi Hendrix was an American, but he was a nobody in the USA. Then he came over here, made it big, went home a star. Same story for Houdini. Unknown in the USA, came over here, wowed him, went home. He was a superstar then. We're Penn and Teller, and we sure hope you like us so we can go home with some credibility. Houdini was our friend. He often referred to himself as Penn and Teller's biggest fan. He was the one that got the idea for Teller to keep his mouth shut if we ever wanted to make any real money. When Houdini died, he left all his equipment to us. But you know his wife, Bess, yap, until she drove us nuts. We had to give back all the equipment except these two straitjackets. These actually belong to Harry Houdini. Teller's wearing one from early on in his career, and I'm wearing one from right after he gained 60 pounds to play a washed-up prize fighter in a Martin Scorsese film. As you can see, they're buckled tight around the back, and there's a crotch strap going down between our legs to make sure that we don't pull them up over our heads to escape. You would have to be a master of escape to get out of these bonds. How you doing, Teller? I don't have a clue either. Robbie Crasher, get us out of these things, would you? Wow. Houdini was good, man. But don't take our word for it. We have a crowd here behind us, and we're going to have them help us prove it. Let's see who we got here. Who wants to do something here? TV, any volunteers? Oh yeah, look at the hands. Look at the hands shoot up here. How about let's see if I can get someone small. How about you in the work shirt there? What's your name, sir? Mother. What's your name?
Jason.
Jason. Hello, Jason. My name is Penn. Come on up here. Would you please right up here? Yeah. And are you with it? Come on here. Right up here, Jason. How you doing, Jason?
All right.
Take a look at this box. Just examine it. Make sure there's nothing unusual about it. Take this over. Okay. Is there anything unusual with trapdoors, anything like that? Anything hidden there? Check for trapdoors. Anything seems okay?
All right.
Have you ever heard of Harry Houdini?
Yeah.
You have? Yeah. Pretty good escape artist, huh?
Yeah.
He's the best. He's the best. He's from the U.S. Could you get out of these handcuffs? No, examine them. Make sure they would need a key to get out of them. Can you get out of them at all?
No.
Not at all? Give it a try. Give it a try. Now here we have some leg irons here. Now they just snap into place, but once they're snapped, they absolutely cannot be opened by regular means. Could you get out of those, huh? We'll put these right over the handcuffs. How you doing in the handcuffs?
No.
So Houdini was pretty damn good, wasn't he, huh?
Yeah.
Now, do you have any picks hidden on your person?
Pardon?
Any picks? Have any picks hidden here? Anything hidden on your body here? Let me just pat him down. Nothing hidden? See, Houdini would have done this completely and totally naked. Nothing hidden on his person whatsoever. Okay, into the box we go. Come on, come on. You're gonna keep your head down. Keep your head down. Keep your head down. Yeah, thanks. Thanks. Watch your head.
All right, you. Hey,
Now, that's just a padlock. Anyone can get out of a padlock.
Excuse me.
Yeah, padlock's easy. You didn't get out of these. These are 10-penny nails, huh? Huh, Jason? Houdini was pretty good, wasn't he? I don't know if Houdini ever actually escaped from a box that was on fire, but I bet he could have. Oh, don't be a crybaby. It'll go on as soon as it hits the water.
What they doing?
There you go, huh? Ha! Houdini was pretty good, wasn't he? Ha!
Excuse me, I'm getting caught here. Hey, what you up to?
Oh, stop being a crybaby!
Joe,
Jason! Ha! How you doing? How you doing? Get the leg irons first, then the handcuffs. Leg irons, handcuffs. You can still breathe in the top there. Yeah. Just push the nails. Push the nails, Jason.
Keep it here for more of the unbelievable
I get a little teary-eyed when I think about our good friend and hero, Harry Houdini, and about what great nations we have. The United Kingdom and the United States, where a man born in Budapest can come to our countries and win our hearts and become a star, even though he had to make it here first. Oh, Houdini would have been out by now.
That was a pretty impressive stunt. The people down in the dock certainly thought it was cool. But you know, it's not quite the same as performing a really great trick in front of a live audience. You're going to be seeing some pretty miraculous sleight of hand. Now, I imagine you people watching it on TV might be a little skeptical. The tricks that we've worked so hard to accomplish by natural means are not amazing at all when you use cuts, edits, computer effects, or other television cheating. So just to keep reminding you of the live studio audience keeping us honest, every so often I will yell, "Are we live?" And if you're seeing live here in the studio exactly what they're seeing on their TVs at home, you say, "Yeah." Let's try it once. Are we live? Yeah! Now, a little bit earlier, you saw me handle a deck of cards, but my partner Teller is the real pasteboard handler of the team. Teller, show him your rising card. But I think you can do a little better, Teller, all the way. Woo! Suckers go. And if that ain't enough, how about the rising cards? Are we live? Now, many magicians have successfully vanished a billiard ball. But how many would even attempt the nearly impossible vanishing cordless drill? A plus of magic. Where does it go? Are we live? You know, I've sure been enjoying your country's fine teas every afternoon, but to add a little excitement to our tea time, I invented this trick, the bouncing scone. Yep, it bounces like rubber, and yet fit for the queen. Are we live? Oh, come on, Teller. Up to your comedy magic tricks again. Get rid of that thread. Take her up, Robbie. Come on, Teller. There you go. A dancing handkerchief. Okay, enough. We can do one better than the dancing handkerchief. How about the floating light bulb? If there were strings or wires there, you'd be able to see them. But there is still one wire, so just to make sure you're impressed. Are we live? We'd like to talk right now about the most famous and skilled magician in Great Britain with a weekly TV program on BBC One. I'm referring, of course, to the lovely Debbie McGee. You may remember her. She's on TV all the time with her short, balding assistant. The lovely Debbie McGee seems to be able to do everything. She can float in the air in every direction, have hoops passed around her, and smile through anything. Can Debbie do this? We're Penn Teller, and we are better than Debbie McGee. One serious point that has to be addressed. We did a little joke there, turning the camera upside down for a gag. But other than that, there are no camera tricks or special effects in any of our shows. The series will look at home exactly as it looked here live in the studio, just if you were sitting here live. And we want you to know that so you can enjoy our magic a little more, and you have our solemn words of honor. Good golly. Thanks. Welcome to the unpleasant world of Penn and Teller. Later, for your viewing pleasure, we'll be showing you a great trick that you can do at home. We're not kidding about this. You should really get out a blank videotape and be ready. But first, what the hell? Let's do a card trick. I need someone here to help me out with this. What's your name, please, ma'am?
Rosie.
Rosie, do you know how to use a stopwatch, Rosie?
Yeah?
Come up here, would you please, Rosie? And watch your step here, please, Rosie. Here's your stopwatch. This is your start-stop button right there. And here's a little mark you want to kind of stay on. And here's your microphone right here. And don't start it till I tell you to, then start right away, okay? So, please welcome one of our favorite comedians, Mr. John Cleese, to the Garage Door. Rosie, John Cleese. She has a mark she has to stand on, so she won't move over here. Okay. Now, I promised you that I would do a card trick for you.
Great. I love them.
I know, and we went through this, that you wanted to see some close-up, you wanted to see something small. But the problem is, John, that a deck of cards, although it's easy to get on camera and is fine for you, is very, very small for the people sitting in the back, people sitting quite a ways back. And this is kind of a boring prop to use. So just to give those people something to look at while we're doing the card trick, I'm just going to go over here and grab another little prop, and then I'll be right back. So we'll just do that here. Watch your ass, Rosie. Thank you, Robbie.
This is the other guy.
This is Teller. This is my partner, Teller. What was it? John Cleese. Teller. John Cleese. Teller. And I'm going to do a card trick. And do not be uncomfortable. God forbid we should ever make anyone uncomfortable. Teller is not holding his breath now. As you can see by the bubbles coming up, the regulator in his mouth, Teller is breathing relatively comfortably through this scuba tank and will not actually stop breathing until the card trick proper begins. John, if you do one favor, take the lock that Teller has there. Leave him the key, but take the lock and feed it through the hasp and lock him securely in his underwater coffin of certain doom, if you'd be kind enough.
Okay. There we are.
Okay. And Teller's holding a key here. He's holding the key to the lock, and indeed quite literally to his life in his upstretched left hand, and has sworn on his honor as a gentleman that he will not relinquish that key into these supremely skilled hands. Find your card. Now, the tank was designed specifically for Teller. As you can see, there are metal bars that come down from the top that stop him from forcing his nose or mouth to the surface to breathe that glorious air that we too often take for granted. Now, for those of you who are trivia buffs, the world's record for holding one's breath on purpose is 4 minutes and 35 seconds and is held, as we all know, by the great Harry Houdini. Rosie, I've not forgotten about you. What I'd like you to do is stare right at Teller's lips. And the second that regulator comes out of his mouth, the very instant he can no longer breathe, just punch that button, try to stay on your mark there. That's another part of your job. Just punch that button there, and then just make sure it's going up. So get ready, get your thumb on the button. It's going to happen very quickly. And John, if you'd be kind enough, just grab the hose there and wrench the regulator out of his lips, please. Boom, go. And Robbie, could we lose this, please? Thank you. Is it going there, Rosie?
Yeah.
Good, good, good. Don't push it more than once. What are you doing? Don't just keep pushing it. You have to push it just once and let it be going. Okay, yeah, you've got the date on here somehow. There we go. Let's just, let's just pretend we're starting right there, okay? That's 16 seconds. Little glitch, Teller, no problem. I've got a deck of cards for you here. I'll just examine that card, make sure there's nothing unusual about him at all. Seem okay to you?
No, looks all right.
Hey, would you open the deck, please,
Yeah,
John?
give me that.
Okay, I get this
30
for
seconds.
you. Nicely done, Rosie. Nice. A little louder, clearly in the mic. Just rip it open there. Yeah. And you might want to break the seal, too. Just make sure that that hasn't been damaged at all. Just
exchanger.
Right through. And then you want to pull the deck out there, John.
Okay.
And we'll just throw the deck on the floor. I mean, not the deck, but the box on the floor. And get the advertising cards and the jokers. Lose those. Jokers on the back, I believe, John. And then give the cards a thorough shuffle. And take your time shuffling, John, unless you have a shred of human decency anywhere in your soul.
1 minute.
Nicely done, Rosie. Right on it. Now, I have not touched the deck before now. It's my first time touching the deck. And John, as you see, all shuffled there. There you go. Nicely shuffled, John. As you see, John, my hands are empty there. I'm just going to take the deck, and I will just fan it out and take any one card, please, John. Obviously, don't let me see it. Any one card. And then wait till my back is turned, and then hold it up so that they can see it, would you please? He's showing the card
1
around,
minute 30.
Nicely done, Rosie. Now, John, take this magic marker and write your name across the face of the card, the side of the card that's different from all the others. When you've written your name across there, John, please put the cap back on the marker, hand it back to me. And then hold it up so the audience can see your name on there, please, John. And I'm going to turn around now. Please conceal the card from me, John, if you would. Conceal the card from me. Good. And don't bend it, because, you know, if you bend it, you put a crimp in it, it's a little bit too easy to find. There
2 minutes.
Go. Nicely done, Rosie. Shove that right in. And again, what are we at exactly now, please?
2 minutes 6.
2 minutes 6 seconds, Teller, and we be jammin'.
Because sleep is overrated.
Middle name, what is that?
Marwood.
Marwood.
Family name.
Okay. Hold your hand out, please, there, John Marwood Cleese. Marwood, okay, let me see. M-A-R-W-O...
2 minutes 30.
Nicely done, Rosie. W-O-O-D. And is that your card, John Marwood Cleese, the 9 of spades?
No.
Okay. No problem. Marwood, you say. Family name. Marwood. Okay, John Marwood. M-A-R-W-O-O-D. And is that your card, John Marwood Cleese, the Jack of Diamonds? Okay. Now, I don't... Nicely done, Rosie. I don't seem very worried, do I, John? That is because before the show, I put a card in my left-hand suit jacket pocket. Make it a little more interesting, John. I put this card in a sealed envelope. Would you read what it says on that envelope, please?
It says 6:33 p.m. And it has today's date.
So before the show even started, what I want you to do, John, if you believe what you read, is just rip open that envelope, pull out the card, not yet, verify that is indeed your
3 minutes 30.
3:30, your card, your name, and then loudly and clearly, yes, Penn, that's my card. Go. What are we at right now, Rosie?
3:37.
Okay, 3:37. Go ahead, nice and loudly. Yes, Penn, that's my card.
Yes, Penn, that's my card. Actually, it isn't.
No,
Does it matter?
Seriously, John, is it your card?
No, somebody's written Basil on it.
It's really not your card? You're not kidding?
It's definitely, I mean, I'll say
4
it if
minutes.
it helps.
I must have. Is there another card in here? I palmed the wrong card, is what I did, John. Here, just hold these for a second, John. Just hold these for a second. Teller, I palmed the wrong card. Teller, give me the key. Teller, give me the key. Teller, give me the key. Teller, give me the damn key. Okay, he's right. We made a promise. We're going to stick to it. Just hold your hand out there, please. M-A-R-W-O-O-D. Damn it to hell.
4 minutes 30.
Thank you. M-A-R. Do you want to say 4:30?
Yeah.
1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi. Congratulations, Teller. You've broken Houdini's record. Let me get a running start on it. J-O-H-N-M-A-R-W-O-O-D-C-L-E-E-S-E. Oh, jeez. Was it a black card or red card? Black or red?
It was black.
Black card. B-L-A-C-K. Okay, you had your name on it, right? It must be on the floor, John. John, it must be on the floor. Check out the cards.
Should I let him out?
See the cards? There are some back here. Any of the cards down here? Did you see it all? John, did you find the card there at all?
Should I let him out, do
Find
you
the
think?
card? What are we at?
5:20.
5:20. Let him out, John. Just
Let him out.
he'll just bob right up to the surface there. Just jiggle it. It's an English copy. Jiggle it.
Well, I don't think it's the right
What are we
key.
at? What are we at?
5:40.
5:40? Yeah, screw it, John. He's brain dead. It's the wrong damn key, John. John, there's a... John?
Huh?
John,
6 minutes.
John, thank you. There's a... John, there's a rule. There's a rule in circus that whenever someone is attempting a dangerous stunt, they themselves are responsible for their own rigging. So although the high wire may be set by roustabouts, it's always the walker himself that checks the final turnbuckles. So it was clearly Teller's responsibility to make sure this was the right key. And I don't think there's a court in the world that could blame you, John, even though you locked him in and took away his only air supply.
6 minutes 30.
I have a very important announcement to make. I would like to dedicate all the Channel 4 shows to be entitled simply The Unpleasant World of Penn to my ex-partner. Let's gaze once again on the face of the one true hero of our generation. Ladies and gentlemen, my ex-partner, Teller.
7 minutes.
And is that your card, John? The 2 of spades? Oh, two of spades. The 2 of A little bit of problem. Well, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Now we're going to take a little break and stay tuned for a trick you can do at home. You're going to need a pack of cards and a blank videotape.
7 minutes 30.
Thank you. No kidding around. We mean it. We're not kidding about this. Get out a videotape, get out a videotape recorder, and get your cards ready. We'll teach you a trick right when we come back in a couple of minutes. Thanks for watching. Welcome back. And now it is time for a trick that you can do at home. And we're not kidding. This is where you're going to need your videotape recorder ready and a blank video cassette. Or better yet, you can use the greatest hits of Paul Daniels, because we only need 30 seconds. First, I'm going to show you a little cartridge here, how cool this is. I need someone from the audience again. How about you, sir, right behind the camera? What's your name, please?
Dave.
Dave, right over here, please, Dave. Hi, Dave. Dave, my name is Penn, that's Teller. Now, Dave, name a number between 5 and 10.
4.
Between 5 and 10.
Beg your pardon. 6.
6, okay? What I want you to do is count off 6 cards like so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Look at that 6th card. Memorize it. And also show it to the camera, okay? The camera with the red light on it. Wait till my back is turned. Count off 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Look at it. Hold it up. The 6th card. Look at it. Hold it up. Remember it. Okay, I'm going to turn back around now. Put it back on the deck. Just slide it back in there. Okay, anywhere you want. Just put them all back together. Sure, that's great. And give them all to me. Now, Dave, would you be impressed if without shuffling the deck or handling it at all, I was able to make that card hop right to the top? Would you be impressed?
Yeah.
Hop. And is that your card, Dave, the King of Clubs?
No.
That's not your card. Okay, we seem this is not a good night for card tricks. Let me just talk to Teller for a second. And is that your card, Dave?
Yeah.
The 3 of Clubs. Now, Dave, here's what we're going to talk to you about. Now, you got to use your head for a second. You know that Teller didn't have 52 cards in his back. So we had to know which one you were going to pick. So we used on you what's called a card force. Now, if you know any magicians, just walk up to them on the street and go, card force. The little gray hairs in the back of the neck will stand right up. Card force. They don't want us teaching this. This is the way it's done. We want you to pick the 3 of clubs, so we put the 3 of clubs on top of the deck. That's all I do. Then I ask you to name a number between 5 and 10. Name a different one.
9.
9. And as though you didn't know, I counted out for you. Like this, Dave. Now watch the 3 of clubs. 1, 2, 3. I'm just reversing the order. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And look at the 9th card. Remember it. What I've just done is put the 3 of clubs, 9 down in the deck where I want it. Now I tell you to do the same thing. You do it. 1, 2, 3. Just count them right out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Look at the 9th card. And it's going to be the 3 of clubs. We have forced a card. Now all we have to do is do a punchline. We did the one on Teller's back. I like to fail first. Is that your card? Let you feel a little smug. And then we just ram the punchline down your throat. Like, is this your card? 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 Oh, wait a second, wait a second. Hit it. Is this your card? Is this your card? Hold them up, hold them up. Is this your card? The 3 of clubs. Get it up there. That's all you're going to do. Now, Dave, we're going to show you how you can do this trick at home. All you need is a deck of cards, 3 of clubs on top. Get those videotapes ready. I'll be playing the part of you. Teller will be playing the part of your friend. And Dave will be playing the part of a guy in the audience. Just go back and sit down with the 3 of clubs on your back there. And this is the way it's going to look in your home. Okay, I've got the 3 of clubs on top of the deck, and my friend is about to arrive. Hello, my friend. Want to see a card trick? No. This is a good one. Just have a seat here. Now, first, make sure they haven't seen this show. Do you like Penn and Teller on Channel 4? Good. Now, just ask him to name a number between 5 and 10, please. 7. Okay, as though he didn't know, I show him how to count down 7 with the 3 of clubs on top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Look at that card, and then put it in the deck. Okay, my friend, go ahead. I know he's going to pick the 3 of clubs, but I want him to remember it. Stare at that card and memorize it. Okay, put it back in the deck. Now I'm going to fail on purpose. Let's just see. Is this your card? Let him gloat a little bit. You're going to win the war. Let him win the battle. I guess I'm kind of a loser, huh? Well, my friend, let's do something else fun. Let's watch TV. I turn on the videotape recorder at the same time.
Financial news. The stock exchange had a quiet day, with the Financial Times index up a couple of points. On the foreign exchanges today, the pound rose to its highest point this year against the dollar. It also finished up on the day against the franc, the mark, and this just in, Is this your card?
Stick around for an hour of the amazing, amazing Jonathan. First up, he takes the stage on Lounge Lizards. Then it's Comedy Central presents Amazing Jonathan. Amazing. Only on Comedy Central.
Hey, you like delivery pizza? I like delivery pizza.
It's not delivery. It's French.
For fresh baked pizza at home, it's not delivery, it's DiGiorno.
For about $1 a bottle, you can buy clean, pure water. Or for about a nickel, you can fill one up yourself. Pure.
How to force a card. All you need now is that piece of videotape, and we're going to run it for you now. So get your fingers on the button so you can record it in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Record.
Financial news. The stock exchange had a quiet day with the Financial Times index up a couple of points. On the foreign exchanges today, the pound rose to its highest point this year against the dollar. It also finished up on the day against the franc, the mark, and this just in. Is this your card? Meanwhile, in Downing Street, the Prime Minister spoke out against the rise in violence on late-night television shows. Both terrestrial and satellite TV recorded a 10% year-on-year rise in incidents of a violent nature.
That's it. Keep the videotape ready. Keep your 3 of clubs on top. You can do an amazing trick, and maybe your friends will like you more, and magicians will like us less. And speaking of magic, let's produce some animals. Watch. Empty tube, completely empty tube. Nothing in it. Take this tissue paper, put it right over the top. And would you please take the other side, please? Sir, put it right over the top and set it up there. Nicely done. Turn it over like this, hold it like that, and... There you go. There you go, shake them out. And now we have rice. A little bit of rice for you here. Hold the rice there right in your hands. Little paper hat over it. And presto! Maggots! Tasty maggots. And we'll take a little bit of maggots and pour them in this little sauté dish here. Place them down there. And right before your eyes, fly! Once again, we come to a close of another show. Last week, we gave you our word of honor that we would never use a camera trick to accomplish our effects, and some still doubted. So now we would like to swear on this King James Bible that belonged to Teller's grandmother. We, Penn and Teller, have never and will never use any camera tricks. Okay? Cheers. Thanks a lot.
You're watching Comedy Central. Stick around for Lounge Lizards. Next.